Hey guys, welcome back. In this video, I'm going to show you how to render a transparent PNG. As easy as that sounds, it's not that easy because the option is kind of hidden away. I'm going to show you how to do it. Plus, I'm going to show you how to render or not render any of the elements that you have on your scene. So this will be a quick one. Let's get started. I have open in Blender the scene that we created with the flame, the fire, and the sparks that we did. And so what I'm going to do, what I'd like to do is render this. I'm going to go ahead and pause it right about here because I want to see some of those sparks without the sky and have everything else be transparent so that I can use it in some other program. And so if I just do a render, hit render, I get everything I see. I've got the sky, I've got the sparks, everything's cool. But I want to not print the sky. So here the sky. When you open up, you will probably not see this here. You'll probably see it like this. Just with the visibility turned on. If you just turn off the visibility and you render image, you'll still see it there. But if you can't see it, why is it still rendering? If you go down to this drop down filter, you see some of these icons. And this one here will disable in the render. This one here will disable in the viewport, only in the viewport. So I'm going to turn this one on, this little camera icon. And now you see the camera icon, even though we cannot see the background. If I hit render, you will be able to see it. It renders. But if I disable the render here on the sky, I'm no longer seeing it. And it won't render. Bam, it doesn't render. Now, the other option that I wanted to talk about is can we make this black background transparent? And this is one of the things that Blender does. It hides things where they shouldn't be, or stuff is not where it's more logical that it should be. And so I would assume that if I come to the render options, the output properties, and I've got my size, I've got my start frame, and here's the output. Here's PNG. I'm going to render a PNG, and RGBA means red, green, and blue information, plus the alpha. And I'm thinking, I'm covered. Good. It'll probably be that if I render a PNG, it will become, it's not transparent. Even if I save it, let's go to image, save as, or just save. And I'm going to save it on the desktop and call it untitled PNG. That's okay. And then I open it, and it opens up in preview, and it's not transparent. Even if I open it up in Photoshop, it's just black, but it's not transparent. And so that's why the confusion, because logically that option should be here, but it's not. The option is in the render properties, and it's not apparent. You're like thinking of where can I go to find the transparency, and you wouldn't guess, but it's under the film. Here's the transparency. It's kind of hidden away under the film, and so if I click on it, boom, you can see now that it's transparent. If I render it, if I hit render image, Now I can see that it's transparent because I'm seeing that checkerboard pattern. If I save it, let's save it. We'll just do untitled number 2 right on the desktop. Save image. And now I can see that it is transparent. Now I can see that it's transparent. And so if I take it into Photoshop, this will have no background. And that's how you get the something not to print, and B, how to render a transparent PNG. So when you're rendering this animation as a transparent PNG, because you're going to composite either in After Effects or here in Blender, you're going to composite maybe another sky or some other background. You want these transparent PNGs, and some people just can't find this option, but it's under the output properties. I mean the render properties, not the output properties, the render properties. And it's under film, and it's here transparent. Hey guys, so I hope that this was helpful to you. If you liked the video, hit the like button and subscribe, and I will see you on the next one. Thank you guys. And